Okay, guys, how y'all doing? Right now it's approximately noon. I haven't had a first meal yet. I usually do eat before now, but I had a few things to do this morning, had some errands to run, and then me and my wife went and did the cardio, as you can just see in my last video. I just want to touch base with you real quick. Did the sugar fast for the last 2 days. The weight came off. I lost approximately 7 pounds in those 48 hours, which is astounding. I was going to do the 3-day sugar fast, which I was doing, and then the 4 days of my, what we're going to call the old school bodybuilding lifestyle. Healthy nutritional lifestyle is what I like to call it, but it's the high protein. I do 1 gram per pound of body weight. I know you don't necessarily need that, but what I do, old school, 1 gram per pound of body weight. Though back in the old days when I was large bodybuilding, I would do 2 grams because that was what we all did back in the day, was 2 grams per pound of body weight. But that's unnecessary. So I do the 1, and then I do the low carb, and then low to moderate fats. So high protein, low carb, low to moderate fats, depending on like what kind of oils and stuff I use. But I use all healthy oils. But what I want to do is this morning we went and did cardio. But the sugar fast, I lost a good amount of weight. I feel lean. I'm 195, so I feel lean enough to where I just feel like I'm going to go back to my normal eating, because if I did one more day, I'd probably lose another 2 or 3 pounds. I, at this point, don't want to get above 200. It took me, I never was under 200 pounds for years and years and years because I held so much muscle. But now it's like, for me to be shredded, I'm shredded at 200, but at 195, I'm really diced. And then what I like about the 195 is when I have my regular eating, I may put 2 or 3 pounds on, do the sugar fasting, it comes right back off, and then some. And then I don't have to go above 200, and I can stay this kind of body fat all year round. That's the goal. But it varies for everybody. You all got different weight loss goals. So somebody who's got more fat and needs to lose more weight, stay on the sugar fast as long as you want, okay? So what's best for your goals. For me, I'm already lean, and that's why I was wanting to show you guys, was when you're already lean, you can see every little noticeable detail, whether you're holding water or fat, if you're puffy, if you're dry, you can see it. And you can see the veins coming out. It's much more noticeable than if you're heavy and you're losing weight. It's a slower process of seeing the deep results. So the 2 days of sugar fast was amazing. Did my morning cardio this morning. I had 0 caffeine on the sugar fast. I have no need for it. I have tons and tons of energy. I don't get any headaches. I don't have any withdrawals from the caffeine whatsoever, which is completely crazy. Don't do pre-workout. I also said that. But I did my energy drink this morning. So I got up, had my energy drink. Me and my wife went and did 30 minutes of steady state cardio, walking around the neighborhood, and then come back here. She had to run an errand real quick, so I did my first meal. I actually started to film a video, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted to. So I've already prepared the meal. I'm going to show you step by step what's in it, break down the calories and the macros, because what I want to do is show you guys how to read labels as well, okay? So reading the labels and knowing exactly what your calories are. On the sugar diet, I say do not watch calories. Don't restrict yourself. But through the week, if you're not sugar dieting or sugar fasting, I believe in watching your macro, watching your calories, especially depending on what your goals are, whether it's muscle, fat loss. Just because if you're gonna go too much of a surplus during the week, you're not gonna get the results. So I'd like you to stay at a maintenance to a deficit during the week, hit that sugar fast, and that's when the real weight loss is going to happen. Okay, you don't want to eat like a freaking crazy person on the days you're not doing a sugar fast. You're just defeating the purpose. It's gonna be just constantly 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Okay. Or maybe 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. You never know. So you want to come out ahead on this weight loss journey. So if you're eating still clean like this and you're watching your calories, you're going to lose weight that way anyway. So when you throw the sugar fast in, it's even more powerful. Okay. But my wife has been watching me do this sugar fasting. She has some extra weight that she wants to lose that she's been battling here for summertime. And I've always had her on a nutritional diet, healthy nutritional lifestyle, what we like to call it here. The diet, I don't like the word diet, healthy nutritional lifestyle. But she's been watching me do the sugar fasting. She was scared to death to do it because we don't usually eat too much sugar, you know. It's like, that's your cheat day, you know. So thought she was going to end up gaining some weight, but she has seen my results, and she's just truly astounded. She saw how my body is changing throughout the day, literally, and now she wants to give it a try. So she's jumped on board. Today's Monday. I'm going to do her sugar fasting foods for the day. I went ahead and did my regular meal, the old school bodybuilding lifestyle, and then she's going to do the sugar fasting. So I'm going to show you my meals. Every meal today, I'm going to show you broken down with the macros, and then I'm going to show you her sugar fasting meals broken down and show you exactly what she's eating today too. And you can watch both of us go on this journey. We're all going to go on this journey together, okay? We're all in this together. I keep saying that no matter how experienced I am at this. You're a sponge. I'm constantly learning something new every single day. The sugar fasting never would even thunk this kind of stuff, you know? But basically, my first meal was right here. Let me turn this around and show you what I did. Like I said, I had cooked this meal for you guys, but then the video messed up because, like I said, I used to have a nice channel. It's just been a while. I'm a little rusty on the whole thing. I got to get my cameras and all that stuff set up too. Here's my first meal, okay? What I've got here is a half a grapefruit, peeled or, sliced up into little bits, and took the peeling off. I've got a half a cup of egg whites, okay? 2 whole eggs in that. I got 2 pieces of the Dave's Killer Bread Good Seed for my toast. And then I've got this my wife just got back from San Antonio with her family, and she brought me this BRUSHFIRE Farms Blackberry Pepper Jam. It's got a little spice to it, sweet and spicy. But she knows I was on the sugar fast, so she brought that back to me because, of course, it meets all the requirements. No protein, no fat, no starches, just sugars. And that's absolutely amazing. I took a couple of teaspoons out of it yesterday while I was on the sugar fast, and it was delicious. So I decided to put that on my toast today. If I do toast, I usually do butter. I do raw Amish butter with no seed oils or anything like that, just cream and salt, just basic down-to-earth butter. I'll usually do a little bit on my toast, but if I'm going to do the jam, I'm not going to add the extra fat with the butter. So it's either or, butter or jam, not both. Like I said, the egg whites and the grapefruit. To make the egg whites, I take a half a cup of egg whites, 2 whole eggs. I put them into a bowl with some diced up white onion. And then I also put in a minced garlic, which is in the liquid form. It's like a clove of garlic, okay? I'll put in there with sea salt, ground up sea salt, and fine black pepper there. And then on top, I do the red hot wing sauce on there, which is nothing across the board. It's all zeros across the board on that. So red hot wings, sauce, onions, garlic, salt, pepper, half cup of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 2 pieces of Dave's Killer Bread, the Good Seed, and then this BRUSHFIRE Farms Blackberry Pepper Jam, half a grapefruit, okay? Here's where we're at. We've got the 2 whole eggs, and like I said, I just did this a minute ago for you and broke down the labels actually on the label for you to show you how to read it. But we got 2 whole eggs. It's 140 calories. There's no carbs, 10 grams of fat, and 12 grams of protein. The half cup of egg whites comes out to 75 calories. On the egg whites, it's going to be by 3 teaspoons, okay? Or 3 tablespoons, sorry. So 8 tablespoons is a half a cup. So I just round up to 9 tablespoons, which gives you a total of 75 calories, 0 carbs, 0 fat, and 15 grams of protein. The 2 toasts, a little higher in calorie, but it's still not enough to put anybody over. It's still low calorie. 2 slices, 240 calories, 46 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat, and 10 grams of protein. The jam, 2 teaspoons. I put a teaspoon on each piece of toast. Don't mind my writing. I know it looks like chicken scratch. It's 70 calories, 18 grams of carb, no fat, no protein. The half grapefruit is 52 calories, 13 grams of carbs, 0 fat, 0 protein. For a grand total of 490 calories for breakfast, or first meal, 72 grams of carbs, 15 grams of fat, and 37 grams of protein. I don't know how much more perfect you can get with that meal. That's about as perfect as you can get ratio. But yeah, that's where we're at. Fat is low, protein's nice and high, 72 grams of carbs, 490 calories. My maintenance calories and deficit is going to be a lot different than yours. I'm right around 3,000, 3,100. Anything under that puts me into a deficit. So I'll probably stay in the high 2s today. I will be doing cardio and working out, of course, which is going to burn some calories. But yeah, that's where I'm at on that. I'm going to get down this first meal here. Like I said, it's noon. It's a little late in the day, but that's just more fasting throughout the evening I've done after the sugar fast. Could have done a sugar fast one more day. Yes, I could have easily done it, but I was just feeling like I was already feeling so lean and dry let's just go back to a regular meal. So then I can show you this too. And then we'll go through this whole venture together through the whole week. I plan on posting videos all day long, every day, and showing you this whole process. As soon as she gets back, I'm going to do her sugar fasting meal. I'm going to also record that for you guys to see. If you guys got any questions or comments, please like and subscribe here on YouTube. And if you got any questions or comments, ask me. I am an open book. Like I said, this is going to be a full transparency channel. I will talk about anything and everything. If you got any questions about anything, nothing is taboo, nothing's too much. Let's just keep it real, raw, uncut, unedited. There's no filters. What you see is what you get. Just like you guys, this is real life. This is real life, okay? And we're all on this weight loss journey together, fitness journey together. Let's be here to help each other. That's what it's all about. It's not about being better than somebody else or putting people down. It's just all about working together, okay? Till next time, my next video will be the sugar fasting for my wife. You guys have a great Monday. Keep grinding out. Be happy. Be healthy. And until the next video,